In the age of Instagram filters and social media perfectionism, it's no secret that many women find themselves caught in the web of unrealistic standards when it comes to body image. The struggle with weight often leads to a quest for the elusive state of perfection. But what many may not realize is the intricate link between perfectionism and shame and how it affects our relationship with our bodies. By the way, my name is Bex, and I help women that struggle with weight but are fed up with diet culture create their own sustainable eating plans that enable them to reach and maintain their healthiest body weights, freeing them to feel confident and comfortable in their own skin. So my mission is to help women free up mental and emotional space in their minds and lives to fulfill their own passions, dreams, and missions while setting a good example for the daughters and the nieces in their lives. Perfectionism, as we've come to understand it, is a relentless pursuit of flawlessness in every aspect of our lives, including how we perceive our bodies. It's a belief that if we could just look a certain way, weigh a specific amount, or fit into a particular dress size, our lives would be perfect. But herein lies the trap. This quest for perfection can often lead to unrealistic goals and disordered eating habits. We embark on extreme diets, punish ourselves for indulging in a favorite treat, and constantly scrutinize our bodies for perceived flaws. The cycle of perfectionism is a self-imposed prison that keeps us from experiencing self-love, self-kindness, and self-care. The renowned researcher Brené Brown delves into the intricacies of shame, a feeling deeply intertwined with perfectionism. Shame, a 5-letter word that might make you cringe when you hear it. Shame is that insidious voice inside us that whispers, "You are not enough." It thrives in secrecy and silence, making it even more dangerous. And when it comes to body image and our struggles with weight, shame can manifest in various ways. It's that pang of guilt when we eat a cookie, the embarrassment we feel at the gym, or the critical inner voice that tells us we're not attractive enough. We end up getting caught in a vicious cycle where shame drives us to seek perfection, and our failure to achieve it amplifies our shame. As Dr. Brown says, where perfectionism exists, shame is always lurking. Perfectionism and shame create a loop that can be incredibly damaging to our mental and physical health. We strive for perfection in our bodies, setting impossible standards, and when we inevitably fall short, shame creeps in. We blame ourselves for not being disciplined enough, for not having enough willpower, and the cycle just repeats itself. So how do we break free from this harmful cycle and cultivate a loving relationship with our bodies? 1, embrace imperfection. So the first step is to recognize that perfection is an illusion. It's a mirage that keeps moving farther away as we chase it. Instead of striving for a perfect body, aim for a healthy and balanced one. Understand that your worth is not determined by the number on the scale or the size of your jeans. 2, practice self-compassion. Start by treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion you'd offer to a dear friend. When you make a food choice that doesn't align with your health goals, instead of berating yourself, acknowledge that it's okay to indulge occasionally. Self-compassion allows you to learn from your choices rather than punish yourself for them. 3, challenge shame with vulnerability. So Brené Brown's research tells us that shame thrives in silence. Break its power by sharing your struggles with a trusted friend or a therapist. When you open up about your insecurities, you'll likely find that you're not alone in your feelings. And vulnerability is a powerful tool for healing. Alongside that, practice empathy to emotionally understand what other people feel and to see things from their point of view. And imagine yourself in their place. As Brené Brown says, if you put shame in a petri dish, it needs 3 ingredients to grow exponentially: secrecy, silence, and judgment. If you put the same amount of shame in the petri dish and douse it with empathy, it can't survive. 4, set realistic goals. Rather than aiming for perfection, set achievable health and fitness goals. Celebrate small victories along the way, like improved energy levels, increased strength, or better digestion. These accomplishments are far more meaningful than an arbitrary number on the scale. 5, prioritize self-care. And lastly, prioritize self-care in your health journey. This isn't about punishing your body into submission, but nourishing it with love. Engage in activities that make you feel good, whether it's a meditation practice, a yoga session, or a leisurely walk in nature. Remember, your worth isn't determined by your appearance or your ability to achieve a certain body type. Embrace your imperfections, practice self-compassion, and challenge shame with vulnerability. By breaking free from the perfectionism shame loop, you can embark on a journey of self-love and true self-care. You are enough. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you found this information insightful, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for updates. I'd love to hear how you tackle the perfectionism shame loop in your own life, so feel free to share any of your own insights in the comments below, and have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world.